Max, he's obviously on the shit end of a losing streak to that tank Alexander Volkanovski.
Just a little monster of a tank.
Yeah. Kattar, he's on his own 2-fight win streak. He had that really cool KO victory over Jeremy Stevens. You see that one? Yeah, step in elbow, very good. And then he followed up with that decision win over Dan Ige.
Yeah.
I think you called him Dan Ige.
Yeah, I just realized earlier today that I said that wrong.
Yeah. Dan Ige. Dan Ige's, that guy's a tank of a man.
Yeah,
as well.
I mean, that fight, I just watched that recently. I mean, as much as Calvin Kattar does excel at a lot of the same things Max does, I think Max is just a step ahead of him on all counts. And he can set a pace that I'm not sure Calvin Kattar can match. Because, I mean, Kattar, he definitely went 25 minutes with Ige, but at the same time, comparing how fresh he was and the output between them versus something like Max Holloway and his 2 fights with Volkanovski, or even what he did with Poirier and Ortega, I think he may just be a step behind on Max Holloway.
Yeah, I got to peep his last 2 fights. He's got a good chin. He took a lot of Jeremy Stevens' big shots
early,
right? Kept composed. He has great boxing. I know I said in the pilot he's aggressive. Man, I got to take that back. Shame on me. He's not aggressive. He's more of a counter striker.
Yeah, I mean, him and Max, they're very similar. I mean, they're both durable. They both can keep a fight going for 25 minutes. They're both, their major asset is their MMA boxing, right? They both have like a feeling out process too. I mean, he kind of waited too long against the beat to get the ball rolling because he was taking over the fight in that 3rd round. He just, didn't have the foot on the gas for 2 rounds, so he ended up losing those first 2. And then even with Lamas and I forget, Chris Fishgold, I don't recognize the name, but I mean, also 2 more first-round knockouts. I mean, if he's looking to finish Max Holloway, he's coming in with the wrong game plan.
I would agree. I don't know if that would be the right game plan either. Even in the Stevens fight, you're right. It took him about a round and a half to get his range and timing against Steven before he even landed that elbow. And he, Stevens was they're going fist for fist. But he still got the finish. It was a beautiful step in elbow, good ground streaks. It was a good finishing sequence, and he was humble about it in the post-fight press conference. He said he thought he fought like shit against Stevens. So he's level-headed.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely remains composed. I mean, for the first round and a half, maybe against Stevens, I mean, you were seeing Stevens, really open up, right? He was throwing everything.
Yeah. Freaking commentators, Joe and them, I think. Oh!
Yeah, just a repeat.
Yeah, but he held up and got the finish. So, but yeah, even though it is a weird matchup, you noted, it's kind of absolutely necessary, I guess, given the rankings, right?
Yeah.
Giving all due respect, Mr. Kattar, you deserve for getting this far to Max, right? But yeah, I agree with you. It's a gigantic step up in competition. I'm personally not sure either if he's ready for someone on Max's caliber.
Yeah.
Right? I wouldn't like his chances against this post-Volkanovski version of Max. I wouldn't like his chances against Volkanovski himself.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't like his chances against that bald head guy with the massive crotch cup, Brian Ortega. Ortega 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, Ortega 2.0, everyone, I think, in the UFC community is waiting for his next appearance. Because what he did to TKZ was just unbelievable.
Hey, thanks for the listen. If you enjoyed this clip from the Respect MMA podcast, make sure to punch those like and subscribe buttons to show some love and support. Come check out the Respect MMA podcast channel for more MMA discussion. And much respect to you.